My friend, if you are worrying about your life right now, my cat is saying stop worrying. Okay, I'm just joking. My dear viewer, if you are worrying about your life right now, like you literally don't know what to do with your life. Like you're confused about your life, about the meaning of your life, like about the meaning of existence. You're confused about what's going on right now in this world because, as we know, there is a great chaos happening right now. If you cannot find your way in this life, you don't know what to do with your life, what to do with yourself, like who you are, how other people view you. You don't know if you have any hobbies, anything to share with this world. And if you have something to share, how you can share it. What is your way? If you are seeing all these people around, who already achieved something, they became someone important, popular, famous, rich, successful. If you are seeing people on social platforms who are, being successful, you can see them getting followers, views, and they're so happy and about it, they're so proud of it, and you are sitting there just thinking that maybe you are a loser, something is wrong with you. Let me tell you something. Before I will tell you this, my name is Lisa. This is the House of Light and Darkness. Guys, a place for you and for me where we explore our human but in the same time divine nature, and we talk about, or we are trying to find the truth about who we really are and how can we transform our life. Okay, now back to the beginning. My friend, if you feel like this, in that way that I've described in the beginning, let me calm you down. There is nothing to worry about. I mean, you don't need to worry about worrying about your life. I don't know if you can get my point. Even if you are stressed out about your life and what's going on in this world, you don't have to. Don't worry about being stressed out about this life. And you know, my friend, why you don't have to worry about anything, especially about not having your life figured out, because there is literally no one. Wait, I need to close my door. I'm back. There is literally no one in this world who has his life figured out. I know it may sound surprising, shocking, what do you mean? There's so many gurus and teachers, there's so many millionaires and people of success, right? They are sharing their experience, they are talking about it on stages, they are teaching people, they are spreading their success formula that worked for them in their life. Yeah, there are people who are doing this. But do you really believe, guys, that having your life figured out, having all the answers for your questions, it's something you can achieve once? Is it a one singular moment in your lifetime? Because when I'm asking myself this question, the answer that comes to my mind, to my head, is no. It's not a singular, just one moment in your life. For example, in your 20s, you figured your life out, and now from this moment you are always a successful person. You are never confused about your life. You never doubt yourself. I don't believe that any person in this world can be 100% clear about their life, about who they are, what they want from this life, where they're going, why we're here, why this world even exists. Trust me, my friends, no one can have all the answers. That's why I think we are in a constant process of figuring our life out. We are in a constant searching for the answer, like who we are, why we are here, for the answers such as why we are here, who we are, what we have to share, why events that currently take place in this world take place, why our world looks like this. And now, when we think about this, people of success, people who already achieved something, people who are sharing, teaching, showing people the way, guys, maybe this is a sad truth for you, but for me, no. I mean, for me, that's a very exciting thing about this life, is that our life is a performance. We are actors. Because since we don't really know in 100% who we are, how can we show others in 100% who we are? It's not possible. So what we are doing all the time is performing. We are performing in the workplace, we are performing in front of our friends, in front of our families. We are taking different roles. We are not only performing one role. And why I said this is exciting thing, that this life is basically like a theater and we are like actors, performers, is that you can master performing. You can become a master of performance. That's what these people are doing, guys. That's who they are. These are not people, I mean, again, all of this, like, these people of success, of achievements, like millionaires, gurus, leaders. Guys, they are not people who have their whole life figured out. Trust me, they often wake up with a feeling that they don't know what they are doing or where they're going. They sometimes wake up thinking just doubting themselves, being desperate about something, not knowing all the answers. But why we know them the way we know them, like on the stages, like on the social platforms, on podcasts, different interviews, because they are masters of performance. They had mastered ability or this unique talent of performing. Means, like, what I mean by saying like performing, saying what people want to hear, showing them what they want to see, not what the truth is. They are not saying what the truth is, because there's no objective truth in this world. So I cannot blame them. I cannot say that, oh, they are liars because they are not telling people truth. It depends on what is truth for you, for me, for these people. So basically, they are not telling like some kind of higher truth to these people. They are saying what these people want to hear. And now you may think maybe they do it in like this is bad thing, like what they're doing is like manipulating people with their appearance, with their voice, with their charisma, since this is the performance. Guys, you can use performance as a very useful tool to help others to improve their life. So these teachers, gurus, I'm not telling you that they are bad people. No, they are good people, because they know, they found the secret how you can use your different roles, like how can you perform in front of people to make them believe that they can achieve something, they can also be authentic, they can be powerful. I mean, that's an incredible thing, actually. I mean, these people, they are using performance, like performing in front of like crowds, to help people to improve their life, by not telling them the whole truth, but telling them what they really need to hear to improve their life, to change their life. But it doesn't mean that people who are telling you, oh, you will you will be happy, you will be fully happy if you will do this and that, you will achieve success if you will have this type of discipline, if you will do this and that. It's not like if there is a millionaire telling you, oh, I gained my, or I earned my first million when I was just like a teenager or something. There was many like funny stories when I was still very young and I just started my business somewhere in the garage, or I don't know, on the streets. I was just selling like some wooden boxes, whatever. Yeah, you know these stories, guys. It's not like this guy is telling you, yeah, that's literally how you can become a millionaire in a very young age. No, he's just telling you, he's just showing you that it's possible. He achieved this, so now he sharing it with the world. But how? By performing, by stepping into the role of an actor, like a person with the charisma and appearance and with the power. Like sometimes it's very like I will say quiet power, silent power. Yeah, you can just feel the presence of this person without this person even telling, without this person even talking a lot. And he's using performance as a very useful tool to help people believe that they can achieve it too. But it doesn't mean that he never it doesn't mean that now being a millionaire or billionaire makes him 100% happy. Guys, it's not possible to be 100% happy in this life. Because life is all about perfect duality. Sometimes you are happy, sometimes you are sad. Sometimes you have bad days, sometimes you have good days. One cannot exist without the others. Light cannot exist without the shadow. Our light, our inner light cannot exist without darkness. That's why my channel's name is The House of Light and Darkness. It's like who we are. We are the house of light and darkness. And this world is a house of light and darkness. So yeah, guys. If you are now worrying about your life, like you don't have any answers, you don't know what you're doing with your life, you don't know who you are, you don't know what to do with yourself, like you need to do something in this life, yeah? Just to experience this life. Guys, you are literally doing what everyone else currently doing. Everyone else, trust me, every single person, like among these 8 billion people on this earth are currently experiencing the same thing as you. Everyone sometimes wakes up thinking like, actually life doesn't have any sense, any meaning. Everyone sometimes wakes up with the feeling like, oh, I can do everything, I'm so powerful, I'm unstoppable. But then the next day, the same person will wake up with the self-doubt thoughts, like, oh, what if this is just like the Lulu things? What if what if I'm being the Lulu about me being unstoppable and powerful? And guys, unfortunately, maybe surprisingly for you, all of these successful people, gurus, teachers, they are not exceptions. You just see the role, the mask that they are showing you. But that's not who they are, trust me, guys. That's not who, like all of the successful gurus. Yeah, what you can say about them, yeah, they are confident. Yeah, that's what you can say about them. They practiced their confidence. That's why they are not afraid to be in a public eye. That's why they are not afraid to be a part of an interview or speak in front of millions of people, because they have confidence. But it doesn't mean that what they are showing you it's their true self. First, there is no true self. Every day you're a different self. You can be whoever you want in any given moment. Don't try, guys, to define yourself. It's not possible. You cannot define yourself because you're just like you're full of so many different aspects. And if you try to define yourself, you are limiting yourself. You are labeling yourself. Don't try to say like, oh, like I'm Jessie, I like books, I like dogs, I like green tea, I like matcha, I don't know, like I like walking in a park. That's who I am. No, that's not who you are. That's just like 1% of who you really are. You will never find the answer to the question who you really are, because it's just not possible. You are limitless. You cannot define something that is limitless. That's why sometimes people say you cannot describe God or this divine source, because it's just something unexplainable. It's the same thing with who you really are. That's why I'm saying we are human beings, but we are also divine beings. And as we are divine beings, it's not possible to understand us fully, explain who we really are, and define. It's not possible because we are limitless. As divine beings, we are limitless. We can be whoever we want, in whatever way, in whatever moment in our life. So don't try to define yourself, guys. And yeah, what I was saying. So these people that you see on stages, people who seem to be like this final level characters in movies, games, I don't know, yeah, just like this this wise wizards, magicians, they have their life figured out, right? They are millions, they're successful, so we need to believe everything they're saying. No, we don't have to. They are again saying, first, don't forget the fact that we live in a material world, in a physical world, and we need money to survive, guys, in this world. So the first thing that they are doing, they are saying what people want to hear because they know they will buy it. Like, I mean, some courses and like their services. They are selling their services by saying what their potential customers or customers will want to buy. So, for example, if there is a guru who is teaching you, who is sharing his knowledge, his thoughts about how become successful, let's say, how you can become successful, let's say, man, okay? So this is like a man guru. He will say what most young men want to hear, to be inspired by him. Why? First, because he wants to sell his services. And second reason is because he wants, for example, to change the world for the better. He wants other, like, young men, like when he was a young man, he figured out how to achieve success, but now he wants to share it with others. So it's not a bad thing, right? You cannot blame him for wanting to earn money, because you need to have money, to have some kind of comfort in this life, to experience this life fully, to survive. So you cannot blame him. You cannot blame him for this. But in the same time, he's doing a good thing. He's trying to inspire, to change people's life, to make a change in this world. So it's like double mission, double goal. So yeah, guys, there are no people in this life who have their life figured out. Everyone, the same as you do every day, everyone, again, sometimes has self-doubt thoughts. Everyone sometimes doesn't. Oh my god, I don't know how to speak proper English. There are plenty of people who sometimes don't know what to do with their life, where they're going. Are they being authentic or not? Do they need to fit in or to stand out from the crowd? No one is an exception. Seems like life is different for others, but on the core level, like on the basic level, life is similar for everyone. I mean, human experience is similar for everyone. So guys, again, if you are worrying right now about anything in your life, especially if these are like some deep existential thoughts, like what to do with your life, you have some kind of existential crisis, and you are confused about your life, you feel like you're lost, stop worrying about feeling like this. I felt like this 2 days ago. Like, I just woke up and I was like, who am I? Like, I don't want to even go outside my house because I don't see any meaning in what I'm doing. I don't see any sense and purpose in doing my job, in speaking with someone, with my family. Yeah, these were like very weird thoughts, but they were they were there in my head. And today, for example, I feel like I want to share something with you guys, just to help you to calm down, guys. Calm down. No one in this life has all the answers. No one in this life has their life figured out, because it's a constant process. You are figuring your life out every day, every single day, because the world around us is changing. That's the first thing. We are changeable beings, human beings. We are changeable beings. You today are not the same with you from yesterday, and tomorrow you will not be the same as today, as you are today. We are very changeable beings. And the third thing is, since we are changeable beings and the world around us is changing, the way we live should also change. It cannot stay the same. You cannot find the perfect formula how to live your life and then keep hoping that this will work for you your whole life. That's not possible. Life will be different in 10 years, guys. The world will be so crazy different from how this world looks right now. I mean, in 10 years, yeah? In the nearest future. So guys, that's a constant process. Let's say you found a perfect formula, it works for you for some time, but then suddenly you feel like nothing works in your life anymore. Why? Because the world changes, you are changing, and now you need to adapt. You need to create a new way, a new formula. So that's a constant process, and you will never have all the answers. No matter how many existential topics, like videos with existential topics you will like watch. People like talking about some philosophical things, like there is no truth about our existence, about our world. There is no truth about what will be after life, after we will die. Oh my god. So yeah, my friends, stop worrying. Make yourself a tea, a coffee, a beer, a drink, whatever. Calm down. Go and watch something. Have fun. And break yourself free from the illusion that there are people who are not confused about their life. No, that's, again, they are just performing. They are just masters of performance. They know what to say, how to act, how to look, to make you believe that this is the truest version of them. But that's just one of their masks. That's just one of their roles. They sometimes are also confused about their life. They sometimes also don't know what to do with their life. Even if they are selling you the fact that they have their life figured out. Guys, I love you all. See you in my next video. Bye.